Okay, so the design is all set in the machine. We've got it known as the Harewood Older. All I have to do now is hit the start button and then the machine will go to its position and start tufting. Well, Max has space-dyed the yarn, so it creates very unusual patterns. There's a real jazzy pattern going on there. He's used vegetation, stuff from Harewood Estate, which is collected, I believe, 50 kilos of material. And he's created rugs. Because the rugs are all unusual shapes, he's going to interlock them to create more of a rectangular area that's made up from amoebic shapes.
So I helped Max to locate trees that he needed for his dyes. He wanted silver birch. He didn't want to destroy any part of the landscape. So I took him to this tree here that had fallen down several years ago, and we looked at the bark, which was still fairly moist and had some life left in it. Max took the bark off using some special tools, taking it down to the bark cambium layer. That's where the dye properties were really, and the pinky brown colouring in the cambium layer, and he would have used natural mordants to bring out that dye and fix it to the wool, and it just produces a really nice colour.
It's very unusual the way the pattern forms with a space dye yarn. As you can see here, there's no real pattern, it's just completely random. But with this area, we've got, it almost looks like 888s here, which come and appear and disappear, which is most unusual. There's no controlling how the pattern happens at all.
We're in the yellow drawing room. This is one of the rooms that was designed for Edwin Lascelles by Robert Adam, the architect. He actually designed the ceiling, a lot of the furniture, the carpets that went into the spaces of Harewood House. And what's wonderful about Max's work is the fact that, unlike the room, which was very detailed and regimented in its design, it was a lot more by chance what Max came up with. He never really knew what the colours were going to be when they came out, what the patterns were going to be when they were dyed as well. So it's actually very random, and to have that in such a precise room, such as the yellow drawing room, is a wonderful juxtaposition.
I think it's a wonderful way of connecting the landscape with craft, using trees that would otherwise have just rotten into the ground to produce dyes is really lovely, I think.
I think they look stunning in the yellow drawing room, and I think certainly Max has done an amazing job, and I think the whole exhibition will be beautiful.